Hey, everybody, and welcome. How are you? So, it looks like Chantal has finally reappeared and she did a live stream called Ghost Beezin. And I wanted to react to it because I'm going to be very busy all day tomorrow. So, I'm doing a late night react before I go to bed. And I will warn you, I took a peek at Chantal's live stream. Pretty much the same old with Chantal. Little spoiler about that. Same old stuff. Just Chantal smoking the shisha. Yeah, trigger warning about that. Smoking the shartsa. You guys know that I've renamed it the shartsa because it sounds like a wet fart. So she's smoking the shartsa, talking about different stuff, about the rumors and conspiracy theories and theories that people have had since she disappeared. One interesting thing about the live stream, though, something that somebody eagle-eyed on Twitter caught, has to do with the windows. So, the windows at the seaside villa, the frames were painted black. But in this live stream, part of the frame for the windows was exposed and the frames were white. So, Foodie, is the reason why you and Salah decided to ghost everybody for a few days because you guys had to move to a different place? Is that why? And because you had to move, you had to set everything up to look exactly the same? I wonder. But tell you guys what, let's go to Twitter. Check out some cool Twitter stuff because there is a lot of stuff on Twitter that's really, really cool. Not just foodie stuff, but stuff to make you smile. Then we'll get into her react video. And I did take a look at the comments for the video. It looks like Foodie is editing the comments because there's not many. So we probably won't be doing the comments section today. All right. So let's mosey on over to Twitter. All right. And we're there. And here we go. So, all right. For those who are not aware, the wonderful singer and icon Tina Turner has passed away. She was a legend, a true icon, so incredibly talented, a true survivor. And although I can't play it because I don't know if this person has their stuff copyrighted or not, out of respect, I'm not going to play it, but he did a wonderful rendition of What's Love Got to Do with It. You can find the tweet on Twitter under Patrick Dexter. I listened to it and it was absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to hear that rendition on the cello, and I do encourage you all to check it out in honor of Miss Turner, you can find it under Patrick Dempster on Twitter because it's a really amazing version of the song. This is from Ramblings. It says, deep in your wounds are seeds waiting to grow beautiful flowers. And I just thought that was inspirational. I thought you guys would appreciate that. And the singer Bryan Adams giving a tribute to Miss Turner, saying, "Rip, my dear Tina Turner, I'll be forever grateful for you bringing me on tour, going in the studio together, and most of all, being your friend. Thank you for being the inspiration to millions of people around the world, for speaking your truth and giving us the gift of," I believe it's her singing. What a wonderful picture of Miss Turner and Mr. Adams. All right, how about something to make you smile here? From Quenny Electric. So here is this diver. He's just trying to crack open a shell, and a fish is like, "Give me the fish. Give me the fish. I'm not leaving till you give me the fish." I don't know what kind of fish that is, but the face is kind of freaking me out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But it's cool how the fish is just waiting patiently to get to the creature inside because he wants a snack. And the guy's like, "Hold on a minute, I'll feed you. Just, I don't want to get my hand bitten off." All right. Now, here's a beautiful moment from Ramblings. Take a look at that. You want to talk about the perfect garden? Look at all the flowers. Can you imagine how wonderful that garden smells just walking through it? Oh, it's like a garden out of a fairy tale. What I wouldn't give to walk in there for just 10 minutes. Amazing. Okay, this is from Happy Go Lucky. This has to do with Foodie Beauty. Happy Go Lucky says, hot tea. Their home tour, all the windows have black frames. I caught this on her new live starting at around 5 minutes and 55 seconds, and it's a white window frame. How is this? Why won't they show the windows? They moved and now it's a secret? Could be. Could be the reason why Chantal disappeared for about 3 or 4 days. There's the white window frame. And here is the still from when they did the actual tour. As you can see, the window frames were solid jet black, and yet these frames are white. So maybe that's the reason why they were quiet for a few days, just moving again, setting everything up. Maybe her and Salah had a fight about that. Don't know. Meandering Thought says, now this is interesting. It would mean the egg salad video was pre-recorded. Well, we kind of already knew that. You know, like just the fact that she just goes quiet. When Chantal goes quiet, like I said, it's not because she wants to be quiet. She loves to run her mouth. So if she's shutting her mouth, there's generally a reason why, and it's because she's being made to shut up. All right, let's see. Oh, I think that's it for Twitter. That there wasn't a whole lot on Twitter. That's okay. That is okay by me. We'll go straight to the Ghost Beezin live stream and cover some of that, and then we'll call it a night. So let's get to.
I trust Salah using her bio data to make a hologram. Stop it. But if I'm secretive, it's for a reason. Maybe it's because I don't want to share this private information with people. For example, maybe
Let's go back.
I just want to point out one thing. If I think people like if I'm too secretive and I'm not like talking fully about my life 100%, then people make up things to fill in the blanks. Most of the time, I mean, I'd say probably 100%.
Do you know why the reaction channels, we have to come up with our theories, conspiracy theories, whatever? Do you know why we have to do that? Because we're dealing with a liar. You know, two things that are consistent with Chantal. Chantal lies, but she also tells on herself, like she did in this live stream, like showing the white window frame. You know, she forgets that people in the reaction community, not just the reactors, but just people in the audience, we are very eagle-eyed. We pay attention to the details. And as much of a liar as Chantal is, you can't hide all the details. You just can't. But the reason why we come up with the things that we do is because she is such a liar. If she told us the truth, we wouldn't have to do this. We wouldn't have to fill in the blanks. We fill in the blanks because people are looking for the truth, because they're looking to make everything make sense. And they're not going to get that from Chantal. You know, the one thing she won't give us is the truth. She'll show off parts of her body, she'll lie all day long, but she won't give the truth. She'd rather lie. It's a game to her. She likes to play this game with YouTube, with the audiences, with the reactors. She gets a kick out of lying and seeing what lies she can get away with. But Chantal, if you just told the truth, there would be no theories.
Percent of the time, not true. But address Salah using your bio data to make a hologram. Stop it. But if I'm secretive, it's for a reason. Maybe.
Yeah, and the reason usually is because you're doing something you shouldn't do or you're in trouble. That's usually when you shut your mouth. When you don't want to get in trouble, when you've gotten in trouble, that's when you get quiet. Any other time you run your lips at a million miles an hour.
Maybe it's because I don't want to share this private information with people. For example, maybe I think that my immigration information, my status, my visa status is my business. And because there's a lot of crazy people on the internet, I don't want to share this information. So I don't see why there's like this huge freaking conspiracy over things like this, because it's not anyone's business really at the end of the day.
You know, Chantal's visa is supposed to be up very, very soon. So everybody's just wondering, is she going to stay in Kuwait or is she going to go home to Canada? Nobody's quite sure. If she filed for an extension on her visa or how long she's going to be in Kuwait, one thing that I keep hearing from everybody, and I do agree with this, the whole Kuwait arc has been especially boring. And not because there's nothing interesting in Kuwait. I'm sure there's plenty of interesting things and people in Kuwait. It's just that Chantal, being who she is and what she does, she made it boring. So a lot of people want to see her go home to Canada where she can do more interesting things. And I don't mean doing drugs or drinking or going completely wild, but just her being in Kuwait, I think we can all agree. She's cosplaying being a Muslim woman. She's not a Muslim woman in her heart. A lot of people are tired of the fakery. They're tired of this persona that is not entirely genuinely her. You know, like they want to see her go home and just be her real, authentic self. Yet she won't do it. And if you want my opinion, I think she's going to try to overstay her visa if possible. She has nothing to go back home to. If she went home to Canada, where would she go? She has no villa. She doesn't have the cats anymore. Not that she cared about the cats to begin with, but where would she end up? In a motel room? She's probably also avoiding Canada because of the taxes that she has to pay. Also, there's the element of Salah. She doesn't want to let go of Salah. She's a very insecure, jealous woman. She can't bear the thought of being separated from Salah, even though Salah does not love her. And I'm sure they're not intimate. She wants to maintain control of him. And if she goes home to Canada, she won't be able to maintain that control. Guaranteed, the moment he takes her to the airport, that very night, he's partying and she's crying. So she wants to stay there as close as possible to Salah.
Carolina, I'm gonna go live more often now. 23 months, very important, Beezer. I know I missed you too, Tiffany. Ready, set, rebees. That's almost 2 years with me. My eyeliner slaying, I did it quickly. Look at my skin is bad. Wormly, hi. A girl can take a day off. Yeah, it's that's the thing. It's like no one's business, you know? Yeah, Ruby, keep your privacy. Like for certain things, yes. I'm not doing it to be secretive. I'm not doing it to be like shady. I'm just doing it to protect myself. I just think that certain things I've learned from experience, that certain things are my business, because whenever I try to share things with people, I can't rely on that. And I realize that I'm responsible to protect my own privacy and my own safety. And for that reason, I just feel like it's probably best to keep some things to myself, and really not just for privacy, but just because it's just my business. I'm on the run.
If I could ask Salah a few questions, one of the questions I would ask Salah is it worth it? Is she worth it? Like all the trouble that she's brought since she arrived, is she worth it? I mean, in the few months that she's been in Kuwait, how many times did they have to move because of her? How many times did he go out and get food for her? Like the constant running around to get her food, the constant moving around and having to be careful to make sure that nobody knows where she is and being careful not to film anybody. I mean, it's got to be exhausting. I will say that I have no sympathy for Salah because he signed on for this. He co-signed this. He knew what he was getting himself into and he dove right in. But is it worth it, Salah, to deal with everything that comes with Foodie Beauty? Because dealing with her is a lot. It is an absolute lot.
Hi, Gemini Gem. All true Beezers were defending you with me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, don't do it to any other creators. Well, that's the thing. I'm just living my life. There's no weird conspiracies. I'm just living my life normally, you know? Glumpy, what does that mean? We missed you. I missed you guys too. That's why I'm beezing here. And guess what? I have some Nescafe. See? It comes with these cups now. Hi, Teardrop. Are you a sentient Android? Yeah, I was replaced with an Android. Does not compute. Christina Corruption. Thank you, Christina Corruption, for the super chat. I don't know. I've heard. I mean, I don't. I really just. My life is so much better since I just try to not involve myself in drama and just ignore it. Because a lot of
She said that multiple times. I'm going to ignore the drama and stay out of the drama. And yet, look at the title of this live stream, Ghost Beezing. Just by the title, you have to know that Chantal's been watching the reaction channels because everybody's been talking about it. The fact that she just was in ghost mode and going silent, and that is so not Chantal's way. It's not her style. So you have to know that she's got nothing else to do. She's been browsing all the reaction channels, seeing what the buzz is, and she decided to fire up this live stream. And although she's online smoking her shisha, by doing this live stream, she's basically flipping everybody the bird and saying, see, I'm still in Kuwait. But the big question is, Foodie, for how much longer? We'll see.
of it's outlandish, and the only thing I can say is I think all of Gore World should put all of their brain cells together and come up with like curing a disease with all the time they spend on me.
You know what, Foodie? For all the time that you spend plotting and coming up with these fake story arcs and hiding where you are and putting videos out of order just to keep everybody fooled, all the planning and the scheming that you have to do just to keep everything going. Maybe you should do something great with your life. You're telling us what to do. All the work that you go into avoiding the consequences of your actions, running away from the consequences of your actions. If you just told the truth and handled your business, how much better your life would be.
like maybe like chronic stupidity or something. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, no offense. Anyway, um, yeah, there's nothing really going on. I mean, I just been busy with life, and that's about it. I mean, I haven't been gone that long. I've been doing videos in real time. Hi, Golden Girl. P&V.
Foodie, each of the vlogs that you put out are between 8 to 13 minutes long. And most of those videos, if you take out the filler footage, you're only showing maybe, if I'm being generous, 5 minutes of footage where you and Salah are talking and interacting with the camera and each other. So how does that take you all day?
Hi, P&V. Babe, can you unhide the messages? That I know you do, but my skin is so bad. So yeah, what's going on, guys? I don't really know what to talk about.
So we're not even 6 minutes into the live stream. She's been gone for like 3 or 4 days. She should have plenty to talk about. How about talk about what you've been up to? What kinds of videos you've been doing? What kind of content people can look forward to watch? You should have plenty to talk about. We're not even 6 minutes into this live stream and she's already like, well, what do we talk about? How sad. You are a big channel, 92K subscribers. I'm not even a 20th of your size. I'm less than 5K. And I can do a 4-hour live stream doing my tarot cards, and I never run out of things to say. And yet you've been on YouTube a lot longer than me. Pathetic.
My curtains still need ironing.
Okay, here we go. I guess this is the part where she shows the window frame. Let's watch carefully. Let me blow this up for a second so we can see it. There it is. There it is. And I wonder if she did that on purpose. That seems almost deliberate. Because when has Foodie ever reached back to touch those curtains? Why did she do that? Like, she didn't just touch the curtains. She's like, she made a point to pull the curtains back to show the window frame. I'm wondering if that was on purpose.
There.
See, there it is, that white window frame.
The ghost is gone.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing that somebody pointed out. They said they saw the face of something in the curtains.
You like this hijab? Honestly, this is my favorite look. Like just the black, all black, whatever. I needed some color because I would look like an actual ghost or like I swear. Salah is so nice. He's amazing.
Foodie, when you were back in Canada, your favorite color was that horrible salmon pink. And everybody kept telling you you need the darker colors against your skin tone, but yet you kept insisting on wearing that horrible pale salmon pink that washed out against your skin. Now you're saying, I need some color.
The thing they say are going on, they wish was happening. It's kind of self-admission. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people from Gore World prefer me when I'm messy, obviously, for content. And
you know why that is? And I'm going to say this as a reactor. Do you know why some of the reactors, they want her to be messy? Because unfortunately, that's when she's the most interesting. That's when we got something to actually react to and talk about. Could she do other content that's interesting? We could talk about it? Absolutely. But she doesn't. Chantal has 2 speeds, zombie and angry. Though, she's a stick shift with two speeds. That's it. Either she's doing nothing or she's doing too much. So the reason why we wait for the rages is that's when she's the most interesting. I mean, those of us have been reacting to Chantal. Some of us have been reacting for years, and she's never changed course. She's never given us anything interesting to talk about other than the rages. That's when she's the most alert. That's when she's just going off at the mouth. That's why we look forward to the rages. It's not that we want to see Chantal run into the wall, so to speak. It's the fact that that's when she has the most to say. Because look at her now. This whole live stream, it proves the point. She's not raging, but she's not interesting. Sorry, she just isn't.
Want their conspiracies to be true for credibility, but like none of it's true. So do what you want with that. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a funny laugh, I guess. The sunlight from the window and they were triangulating the sunlight from the window and your egg sandwich mukbang. What? Stop it. Teardrop. Well, I mean, I don't know. I have a right to be happy, you know? I'm not saying I don't have problems in life. I mean, everybody does. You know what I mean? But wow, Prince Beezer, that's good. I made the sandwich, yes. Golden Girl, no, I can't. I mean, I haven't heard them all, but just like snippets here and there.
But I thought you said you weren't paying attention to the drama. You just said you're not paying attention to the drama. That you're not paying attention to the reaction channels, but now you're contradicting yourself and saying that you do. So you are bored all by your lonesome, and you cruise all the reaction channels to see what they're saying. Part of me thinks the reason why you do that, Chantal, is because you lack original ideas for original content. And so you're looking towards the reactors for ideas to do in your next live stream or your next video. I think you use us for ideas always, for, say, some of your intros or places that you might go or things you're going to say. You also like to use the reaction channels as part of your content on occasion. When you're feeling in a mood, when you're in your angry feelings, you'll talk about the reactors to get a few more views.
It's ugly to want the worst to be true. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not wishing ill on anybody because at the end of the day, like the energy you put in is the energy you get back. I fully believe that, you know, even energy I put out, like if it's bad, you know. Hi, Jen Marie. Hello.
Okay, this person's comment, First Class Falcon, says you judged women for wearing hijabs with tight clothes, but that shirt in the bakery video was busting at the buttons. True. So yeah, she has judged Muslim women for wearing tight clothes, and yet that nightgown, dress, blouse thing that she was wearing, you could see everything. It wasn't very modest at all. And for someone who is in Kuwait and it's summertime, woman, what in the world are you doing wearing a flannel? Make it make sense.
Okay, Prince Peaser, but that's like, you know, that was a little tight, yeah. But it wasn't on purpose, you know?
No, it wasn't a little tight, it was too tight. The buttons were barely hanging on. You couldn't even button the bottom two buttons. You need to retire that blouse dress contraption like yesterday.
It wasn't like I was purposely trying for it to be tight. When I stand up, it's not, but when I sit down, it's another story.
Well, here's the problem. You don't like to stand up a lot. You don't like to walk a lot. You're always sitting. You have to sit because you get very short winded. So I guess that dress blouse thing isn't appropriate, is it?
Hazel tries to narrow down your exact flight when you leave. Like people wouldn't be insane to show up, but you never know. Yeah, Breezeth, like exactly. That's like, you know, exactly. That's for example, like people will say, well, you dox yourself, you put your no, I don't put my information out there. Like let's say
That's a lie. That is a lie. Like I said, Chantal lies, but she also tells on herself, Madam, what you just said is a lie. I can go all the way back to when you were living at the villa. You literally gave out your address for people to send you packages from Amazon through the mail. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Plus, when you were living in Canada before the arc that you're on right now, you would constantly drive around showing buildings, showing stores, showing people exactly where you were. You didn't care about if people knew where you were, if they knew your name, if they knew your address. You couldn't care. Now all of a sudden you do care.
if I'm flying, I don't show you exactly where I'm flying. I don't show you my ticket and stuff like that. So for people to narrow that down is not right for sure. It can put someone in danger, but I think people want that. Hi, Megasaurus. The baked goods looked amazing. They were. Yeah. Ageless Beauty. Hi. The gin from the shipyard. Maybe. No, we didn't go at night. So if we went at night, I'd be a little more worried. But I don't know. Community tab. So I'm going to have a cookie with my.
Okay, I want to address this person's comment, the Megasaurus comment, saying, oh, they definitely want you in danger or at least exposed to as much as possible. I don't want Chantal in danger. The thing is, Chantal is the one putting herself in danger. And it has nothing to do with the reactors. She's over there not taking care of her health. She's 500 pounds. She's got a myriad of health problems. She won't go see a doctor. She won't slow down on the eating. In my honest opinion, if she tried to fly home to Canada, that might be dangerous because she might have a medical emergency thousands of feet in the air. And if that happened, would there be anyone to help her? Would she get help in time? Maybe that's part of the reason why she wants to stay in Kuwait, because she knows it'd be dangerous for her to fly right now. And yet she's not taking steps to correct what's wrong with her. So for anybody on the VIB side saying the reaction community and the reactors are putting her in danger, no, we're not. It's Chantal herself that's putting herself in danger by not taking care of her health.
With my coffee. I have some videos I have to edit. That's my whiny baby. Chocolate? I don't know. We'll see what it's like. I love how happy you make Chantal Salah. Oh, Christina.
I don't know what happened right there. Everything just kind of froze, but let's keep going.
Yeah. He does. Make me very happy. I think the heat breaks me out. Honestly, oh my God. I literally cannot go out between the hours of like morning until about 4:30. I can't do it. Has Salah ever had white people taco night? You know what? I had bought tortillas, so I'll make him something. He's had Taco Bell. Wash your pillow. Yeah, that's true. You need to wash them more often in the summer. He has a sense of humor, yeah. No, we just laugh a lot of the time. Yeah, he has a really good sense of humor. And I find any successful relationship, whether it's friendship, other kind of relationship, I need to have that with somebody where I can laugh, And I found that in him for sure. Hi, Sabri.
Well, Chantal, you did make the comment long ago. All he has to do is fake love me, and I will give him the world. And that's exactly what Salah is doing. He's giving you the fake love, but fake love is not real. It is not something you can hold on to. It's love that you're basically renting by the hour. But that's the best you can do because you don't want to work on yourself. You don't want to take care of yourself. Somewhere in your head, you're under the delusion that you can be as awful as you want to be, not take care of yourself. And somewhere in the world, there is an Instagram bodied model that we totally genuinely into you. And that's not how the world works. You and Salah have absolutely nothing in common except that he wants money and you have money and you're paying him. But as long as he is nice to you on camera, that's all that matters. So enjoy your fake faux happiness. Enjoy your fool's gold.
But we do a lot of these things in private, like they're private moments, you know. Hi, Tracy.
And what exactly could he do with you? You can't move very much. You have trouble breathing. What exactly can he do with you? Just you guys sit on the couch, play a video game, watch some TV. How boring does that get after a while? Like I said, you have nothing in common. That you talk about food all the time. You got to know that's getting on his last half of a nerve. I'm sure he leaves you alone a lot. And you're there by yourself. And that's why you spend all of your time on YouTube because there's nobody to talk to.
Hi. How are you this evening, guys? Okay, so I stopped the hookah for like a day. And then I decided that I'm not ready and I don't know how to do it because I really like it. His laugh is the best, yeah. It's hilarious. Like if something's funny, he'll start laughing and then I'll laugh because of his laugh. Your husband makes you laugh every day? I have to laugh with someone until I hurt myself. Yeah. Your cheeks and your belly. How long ago was the pastry video? People have so many theories about that video. They have it picked down to zit on Salah's face. Stop it. Stop it. I can't even address this. I can't. Just don't inhale. I'm not quitting now, Hookah, no. And I have eaten. I have broken my fast. Yes, I have been eating. Anyone that needs to know where you are at all times needs mental health. Well, okay. The pastry video was, what, 2 days ago, babe? I still have some of the pastry. Actually, oh my gosh. Wait. Handsomest man. Handsomest man. Ow. Oh my God. He's the handsomest man. Cookies. I ate the croissant. Well, we ate the croissant.
No, you ate the croissant. You did. There's no way that Salah is going to take your food. He knows better. And you know what? As far as her showing off the food as proof that the video that she posted was recent, you can't really go by that. Anybody who's been watching Chantal for a while, y'all remember the villa. Remember the state of her bedroom and all the food that she would leave in there for weeks? Chantal's, she's messy. She's sloppy. She's dirty. She's nasty. It's common behavior for her to keep food around long after it's gone bad. So you can't really go by that.
I'll save that for you, babe. What's this? Oh.
He's not going to take that food from you in case you want it. Because that croissant might make the difference between Chantal having a tantrum and Chantal not having a tantrum. And he don't want to deal with the tantrum. So any food that you get for you, he's going to leave alone. Just in case you need it in case of an emergency.
Check, there's a ghost behind the cruffin. I never knew cruffin was a thing. So this is like, yeah, leftovers. We didn't eat it all there because, it was hot and... No, I'll do without. Hi, Amber! Prince Beezer. I woke up singing that for no reason. I know, it's in our heads all day. The cruffin, it was so good. I did rituals a while back. I did the Ouija board like in Canada like 2 years ago. Carolina. Oh, happy birthday, Ariel. Happy birthday to you. Meow, meow. Happy birthday to you. Meow, meow. Happy birthday. You had a bad experience with it? It's lemon mint, my shisha, always. The plaid shirt's a little tight, but who cares? When I sit down, mostly, yeah. No way, Gemini! Happy birthday to you.
I was trying to skip past this part where she's singing. I hate her singing.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gemini Beezer. Happy birthday to you. A plus can buy roses, so I'm not sure. I don't know if they're like wild, but yeah. So the heat is... So I don't realize it affect me. What are you looking for?
Hi, babe.
Hey, babe. You need something?
No, I'm just checking something.
Try one of these.
Which one? Yeah, wait.
Look at my pimple. Hi, Rinaru. So the heat, like, I don't realize it, how it affects me. I get heat stroke very easy, right? Because I'm pale as a ghost, overweight, and, well, just not used to this climate. So...
Yeah, well, you were the genius that wanted to move over to Kuwait, which is desert climate. So there's that.
If I'm in the heat for like 5 minutes, I don't feel good. I feel dizzy. It's deceptive, right? You don't feel it.
I just can't see someone getting heat stroke in 5 minutes. I really can't. I mean, I used to live in an apartment in Cali where my house would stay 100 degrees. And it would take a while before I'd start to feel the effects of heat stroke. So Chantal over there saying she can get heat stroke in 5 minutes. I don't believe that. I really don't.
Man, when I'm in the house though,
I think she just uses the whole heat stroke thing as an excuse not to go out and do anything.
I don't feel anything. I'm dainty. So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of doing like...
So we have 2 birthday.
Yeah.
For Ariel and Gemini.
Yes.
Okay, wait.
You want me to move all this stuff?
No.
Okay. Salah's gonna play for you. Happy birthday, and I'm gonna...
Oh God, no. Please no. If he plays that happy birthday song on that keyboard, I'm out. I'll just zip right past it. That's why I like doing the recorded videos, y'all. So I can do things like this. I can just zip past all the ugly parts.
I'm gonna sing. What's Salah up to? Anna, hi. Good, how are you? Oh, Arizona's hot too, eh? Dry heat. Yeah, Ariel, the cat, and Gemini Gem.
Oh, 3 birthday.
Oh, no. They're going to sing it 3 times?
Just Ariel, the cat. Ariel's the cat. And Gemini Gem's birthday. And Ghostface.
Next.
Woohoo! Birthday, Blumpy. Everyone who had a birthday, that was for you.
We have
I love that. I love the fact I can just zip right past it. I'm not going to torture my viewers hearing her sing happy birthday and him playing happy birthday. No, thank you.
also one. Lumpy. Okay, one more.
Who else had birthdays? Come on, get it out now.
My
No, are they going to do it again?
Keisha almost finished. Come on.
All right. More cowbell.
Okay, Dabka style.
Dabka style.
Oh, no, we're not doing it. No.
Remind me, guys. And yeah, we'll break out the keyboard. Can you put anything other than tobacco?
Ooh, so somebody was asking if they put anything other than tobacco in the shisha, the shartza. She didn't automatically say, no, there's nothing but tobacco in here. Taking her a minute to reply to that.
In theory, probably. Yeah, anything that's like, but it would burn, I think, because the thing with the shisha, the tobacco, it's like wet. It has like molasses and like, well, this one has like honey and flavor, so it makes it damp. So I'm not sure if it would burn too quickly, but the coals are pretty strong. Smoke some cheese.
Don't give Chantal any ideas. She might actually try that smoking cheese. If Chantal knew she can get high off of that, she would smoke cheese.
Babe, can I show them the, hold on.
Oh, here we go. See, what is the point of this? Whatever they got to discuss, can't they discuss it before the live chat starts? Or she's got another phone. Can't she just text him something? And none of us would know. She's got to do this like grade school crap. So ridiculous.
Yikes. Fresh. Oh, that does work, the torch.
Yeah.
It smells like a bit smoky and a bit,
Flowery.
yeah, like the oud. I love the oud smell. Oud is very popular scent here in the Middle East.
That is a lot of incense smoke. That's a lot, y'all. But I guess with someone like Chantal, that she's not very big on personal hygiene, you need that much.
So it's cute, eh? And it's like magnetic, so it stays on. The lid stays on. Yeah. Well, not right in your face, but. So yeah, I don't know if you guys like incense, but it's very popular here, the Bakur style of incense. So yeah, we have a lot of like just products. That's the good thing about him having a business too. It's like if for anything we get tons of like, everything free. We have like hand soaps, foaming, normal, all cleaners for the kitchen.
The irony of that. So Salah is involved in a business where it's all about the cleaning products and body sprays and whatnot. And yet, who is Salah involved with? Someone that stinks, someone who doesn't bathe, someone who doesn't shower. The irony is not lost on me. Your man partner, he can get all of the cleaning stuff that you want, and yet you're not using it.
Sprays, in actual perfumes, incense, all different kinds of things. Oud smells so nice. If you've never smelt it, it's like, unlike when I first came to Kuwait, that's the one thing I noticed on my plane trip I only noticed it when I got to Qatar. Beezin spray, yes. That smells amazing, guys. I'm not even joking. It's like,
I seriously doubt that. Somebody got it and said it smelled horrible. It smelled like trash. Vanilla rose trash. And I believe them. Because I just can't see neither yourself nor Salah nor Marab putting together something of high quality.
like vanilla, amber, and rose. It's so nice. Bakur. Yeah, Bakur. Ghost repel spray. So when I got on the plane, it was like the 1 hour and maybe 1 hour and a half flight from Qatar to here. Like that's when I saw like everyone was in dish dasha, and like this one guy, he had like five falcons, like these actual live falcon birds on him, and like you're allowed to bring falcons live in the cabin with you. So I was like, that's so cool. And then all I smelled was oud. Like everybody was wearing oud. And I was like, a different smell I never smelled. And I'm like, oh, I'm in the Middle East. This is so cool. It repels the Chinians. Pine is the best liquid substance for mopping. Like pine sol. You need to name a perfume ghost hunter spray. we can name it anything. I would love to smell the fragrance. Someday, you guys, maybe. I really would love to like make some kind of merch. Like the Beezer spray is like perfect merch, you know?
Oh, please. You're talking about merch ideas? Chantal, you missed that boat a long time ago. If you were going to do merch, you should have done it back in the Foodie beauty days when things were really busting out, when you were getting covered by everybody and you had a ton of Beezers. That's when you should have done it. If you had sat down for just an hour and come up with some simple merch, some campy merch, and put up a merch store, you would have made bank. But you missed that boat a long time ago. It came into the harbor and you were too busy eating dessert on the side, and when the boat left without you. Now it's too late. Besides, we all know that you're not motivated enough to make actual merch and put up a merch store. So forget about that idea.
I don't know. It's like really cool and it smells really nice and it lasts pretty much all day. Like when you come out of the shower, you spray it on you. Well, I think Salah says you're supposed to spray it on your clothes, but I spray it on my body and then on my clothes and a bit like under my armpits. And I just smell it all day. It smells really nice. Flight attendants giving falcons tiny towels to freshen up. People are so rich, they probably buy like first class cabin for their falcons. I don't know. You know, mail me a Beezer spray. Yeah, I should try to like find a way to get it to you guys. What's your zodiac sign? Aries. I still have my Aries tattoo. Would you mind sharing my baby registry? I'm pregnant with my first baby. I just turned 36. I'm very plus size myself. Oh, no, no way. Really? Sure. Just can you put it in the chat or write it as a comment or something? Hi, poop, poop, pee, pee. How do we order? I'm still waiting. Yeah, you can't order right now. It's just.
Hey, Miss Lyrical, little question for you. Yourself, as a person that you're pregnant with your first baby, congratulations on that. Do you know that you're supporting someone that she has said on a live stream that she's very proud of herself, her and Salah, for getting a family kicked out of the building just because the kids were out in the hallway playing a bit too loudly? Yeah. So you are a first-time mother and you're supporting someone that got a family kicked out just because the kids were too loud in the hallway. Something to think about.
It's like he just sells to like shops in different shops. I know people have found already one, but that's like one of them. But he sells like to different clients in Kuwait only, like different stores. But maybe we could find a way.
Who's buying the crap? That's what I want to know. Who's buying the Beezer spray? I mean, it was pretty much outed that it wasn't a body spray. The Beezer spray is not a body spray. It's for fabric. It's basically cheap, homemade Febreze. So who's buying that spray? And why would they?
Someday to ship. Like we just have to find some like kind of shipping deal or something. I don't know. You're a Capricorn? Yeah, and congrats on your pregnancy. For sure. I know the shisha annoys people, right? I'm kind of hungry.
You just ate. You just ate that candy and you've got the croissant sitting right there. What do you mean you're still hungry? And I find it very interesting. Like, see, I smoke my vape And I also have cigarettes. Yes, I smoke cigarettes. Don't shoot me. I alternate between the two. I find it interesting that when you say smoke tobacco, one of the things that might happen is it tends to decrease your appetite. Not in Chantal's case. How can you sit there, Chantal, and smoke the shisha like you do? And shisha, when a shisha session is equal to 100 cigarettes, how can you sit there and smoke the shisha like that and still be hungry?
You'll find a good way to ship. Yeah, because then you would have to make a whole bunch of Beezer sprays. And then you guys can try the liqueur yourself. And the maybe because you have to buy those little discs, those little coals. I don't know if you guys have them over there. Yeah, of course we would have to charge shipping, but I don't know how much, like mass shipping instead of making it like it must be expensive to ship from. And I don't even know if you could ship anything with alcohol products, could you? Just send the Falcons delivery Falcon.
I wouldn't trust anything that Salah or Murad or Salah would sell you just because you don't know what's in it. You don't know how it would react to being on your skin. There's no list of ingredients, it's not been tested. That's why they're selling it locally because they can get away with it in Kuwait, but they could never do that in the United States or Canada. I mean, there are laws and regulations in place for a reason.
Falcons. Beezer spray smells very nice. It is nice, yeah. If you guys are in Kuwait, though, I don't know if any Kuwait people watch me. I think I have like maybe 2% people from Kuwait watching, maybe. I don't know. When I look at my audience, you can also go and buy like the Beezer spray. Like, I don't know. It smells really nice.
Then why don't you wear it? You don't talk about wearing the beezer spray. So why should anybody else wear it?
If you like that kind, I don't know if you know what amber smells like, but it's like amber, rose, vanilla. Rose vanilla is amazing. This will save a lot of rent shops. We just distribute for them a big amount of fragrances in Bakur. Yeah. Let's go to Kuwait to get sprays and then leave. Yeah, if you don't have an actual store and you just outsource your products, like sell them in the stores, then you definitely have, and every time we go to a store, it's like very common. Like any mall has like a lot of fragrance shops. It's very competitive. There's a lot of upscale ones, there's a lot of medium ones. It just depends. Like, um, but babe, I saw that you brought back like a nice gift bag from your business. I wish we could show them. It's so nice. And then you had like some nice expensive looking perfumes in there, like bottles of perfume.
You know, I'm going to go off my previous experience. I've actually sold a few things in the past. And I know when you take something to the post office, when you're shipping out a package, when you get to the front window, they will ask you, is there anything perishable? Is there any biohazard? If it's something that's liquid, it has to be packed very specially. You got to make sure it doesn't break. And Chantal doesn't care that much. That she would have a product like a body spray or perfume or whatnot, and it's liquid, and she's got to make sure that it's packaged so it doesn't break or get contaminated.
Perfume as well, like glass bottles. So he does have like glass bottles of actual perfume as well, not just the spray.
Even if the bottle is not glass, if it's still plastic, you got to make sure it doesn't leak because nobody knows what's in the Beezer spray. There's no list of ingredients. You got to package it to where it's not going to leak, which is going to be more materials as far as bubble wrap and everything like that. You got to make sure it's sealed up nice and tight.
The body sprays. They're soaked in, yeah, wood chips soaked in perfume oil. Exactly. It's popular in the Middle East. Yeah, I've never seen this in Canada. Hi, Carmina. Hi. How much hash? 0. 3 months, Ariel. Hello, may you wish me a happy birthday? Ariel! It's not your birthday, is it? Register GPs. Happy birthday, Ariel. We'll do it next time we do songs. We'll sing you one, okay? Oh, yeah, it was. No, it was Jessica's birthday. Vanilla and Flores, like Chance. Yeah, herbal, woodsy, and spicy. Then you would love the oud, I think, Ghostface. Oud to me is more of like a male for men, but it's like unisex, but more for men. The amber rose vanilla is more for women. Um, Happy birthday, Ariel. Ariel's my cat. Oh, so then I sang to Ariel already. You wish you had a branch there in the Western so you could give. Oh, that's nice of you, babe. A nice birthday gift. Yeah. Vanilla sandalwood. Yeah, that's nice too. I love sandalwood. I like vanilla. When you add vanilla to anything, it softens the smell. Turbo tubes. Welcome, Turbo tubes, to Budget Beezin. Ready to bees. Welcome, Turbo tubes. 100 pounds and got pregnant, but I'm still very plus size after I lost my weight. I still have 22 in pants. That's not too bad though, Miss Lyrical. That's great. You lost 100 pounds? Wow. Nice. Congratulations. The smell of men's cologne, yeah. Lavender vanilla? We have a lot of lavender hand soap. Mountain Dew cologne is a must for gamers. Actually,
I'm going to go off a theory right now. Little something about me. I'm going to inject a little something about me in here because of my issues with food in the past. Because of that, when it comes to incense or candles, it cannot smell too sweet. It cannot smell like dessert. And vanilla would be in that category because it would remind me of cookies and cakes because. So I tend to avoid any candles or incense that has that dessert like smell. And that's how I, like stay in my recovery is, don't put reminders of food in front of me. So notice that everything surrounding Chantal has to smell like vanilla. It has to smell really sweet. I think that has to do with her obsession and love of food. Everything has to remind her of food.
Lush has a cologne, a perfume. I think it was what was it called? And it smells like a lot Mountain Dew. It smells like citrusy, like soda or like gummy worm.
See where she's going? Like she's gravitating towards scents that remind her of soda and sugar and vanilla. It's the obsession with food.
So I don't know. Yeah, I sang Rewind, Ariel. Is it really your birthday? Well, to all of you who have birthdays, I wish you a happy birthday. Potato face.
If there was ever a perfume called Nashi Noir, she would buy it. If it smelled like a Nashi, she would buy all of it.
I need Hollywood Smile. Lush sponsorship when, yeah, right. Like they would sponsor me. Imagine that would be so cool. Could because I promote their products for free, I guess, anyways. But I haven't really been buying their stuff much lately.
Well, that's because you haven't had the money to buy Lush products because they're not cheap. And honestly, I don't see the reason why you buy so many Lush products for two reasons. I don't understand why you would buy anything Lush related for the shower because you don't bathe. And I don't understand why you would buy Lush products as far as makeup because you use the filters. So what's the point?
I've been using
And it's amazing to me. You did that community post not too long ago saying, what Lush products should I buy, guys? Like you were actually caring about people's opinions. But what about what's going on underneath the skin? Like you're obsessing over makeup, and at the same time, you're not paying attention to what's going on inside of your body. If you have good health, then your skin will radiate good health. It'll show the side effects of good health. But worrying about makeup and worrying about Lush products at the same time that your body on the inside is messed up, that's just backwards thinking.
There's like a Syrian soap, Salah bought. It's like an olive oil, pure olive oil soap, and it like I've been using that, but like it doesn't matter anything I use because my skin breaks out. Hi, Deirdre.
Worrying about makeup when you're Chantal, it's akin to taking a bucket of bright paint and tossing it on top of a garbage pit. Like what's the point? You can paint a garbage pit pink, but it's still a pink garbage pit.
Problematic needs soap. Okay, bye, White Knight. Thank you for being here and rebeezing. Baja Blast was just blue Powerade and regular Mountain Dew. Really? Baja Blast is so good though. Like at Taco Bell. I should make something to eat. I did cook for Salah, but I wasn't hungry at the time, so because I really loaded up on sunflower seeds. Have you reached out to Carly for the loss of their little baby boy? Listen to the podcast. No, I haven't yet. That is really sad, movie gal. Yeah. I haven't talked to her in a little while. I don't even like I could message her on social media maybe, but if you're watching, Carly, I'm so sorry. And I'm thinking about you.
You're only thinking about her right now on live stream just because somebody else brought her up. And the unfortunate thing that happened between herself and I believe it's her husband. You wouldn't have brought her up otherwise. You wouldn't be thinking of her otherwise. So you're talking about Carly just because somebody else brought her up and because you want to seem like a caring person, but you're not.
I would absolutely love to try Kuwaiti skincare and makeup. Yeah, that's true, Ageless. I should. Louis Vuitton. They have a huge Louis Vuitton store in, it's a Louis Vuitton store in the Doha airport.
I got a skincare routine for you, Chantal. It's really quite simple, soap and water. And if you really want to get fancy, how about adding a washcloth? Try that all over, once or twice a day. You'll be amazed at the results.
They have like a lot of, what's that other one? Hermes. I call it Hermes. Could you maybe do a distributor in Canada? Then go from there. Hipista. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I think you guys would really like some of the products, but it would be bringing the Middle East to the West, That would be a good idea. Yeah. I don't know. But the Bakura is really nice. It burns fast, the little wood chips, so you can keep putting them on there though, because the coal will burn for some time. Yeah, share your baby registry on the comments, and if anyone is feeling generous or wants to help out, sure, yeah. Yeah, Golden Girl, that's really sad. I hope they don't give up, and I really hope that they I'm sure they'll be blessed someday. you know I know she was trying, so it's really sad. Yeah, my thoughts and prayers are with them for sure. They're a lovely couple. Can you sell on Etsy? I'm pretty sure we can. We just haven't really looked into it, But because he's just really busy with selling around here. So, but we'll check because I really want you guys to smell some of it. The Brian Kohlberger. Yeah, what's going on? Any news? A plus. Fruity Pebbles. I don't think we have Fruity Pebbles here. We have like just fruits. You would try the bacoor, Katie? Yeah. What kind of scent do you like? I think there's a lot of nice scents, but my favorite is oud everything. I love oud, amber, rose.
Okay, she's starting to bore me. Let's keep going. She's talking about food.
I could do a lot, like maybe like a live stream, at night when I just relax, have my shisha coffee. I look tired. I feel tired. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's my medication or what, which I have to take right now, actually. But my medication makes me so buzzing fridge face. French lavender. It's 3 in the morning here. We stay up late. Like it depends on the schedule, what we have to do. But I think from now on, I'm gonna be avoiding the daytime.
I think I know her schedule. I think literally sleeps all day. She sleeps all day and then she's up all night. I mean, it's 3 in the morning. She should be sleeping. Most people at 3 in the morning, they're sleeping. They're getting a good night's rest. Not Chantal. She sleeps during the day and then she's up all night.
For sure. Why the hallway kids ghost in the curtain? I want to like clear something up about that. Let me take my medicine. We did not get any children evicted from our old building, like at all. Okay. Salah was joking about we didn't report anybody. I didn't think people actually took that seriously. Don't take us seriously for a lot of things, okay? We can't get people evicted. It doesn't work that way. This is a very family-oriented country. The buildings we live in are for families only. So when it's family, there's going to...
So what are you doing there? Curious question. What are you doing there? If it's for families only, what are you doing there? Because it's just you and Salah. I don't think you two are married. So what are you guys doing there?
be a ton of kids. There's always a ton of kids. So the few hallway kids are just a little bit of kids. That the whole building was infested with kids. Okay. So they just, I think those people, I don't even know. I think they just maybe moved out. We're not sure. They just quieted down. So we assume they moved out. But we were joking and saying we got them kicked out. We didn't get anybody kicked out. I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, you would. You absolutely would. You absolutely would. You are just that rotten and evil. You absolutely would. Because you have the point of view, it's my world. Everybody is just here to serve me. If it's inconvenient to me, then that's good enough reason to have somebody kicked out of their house.
This is not my country. I have no place to be like, okay, the kids are too noisy, you know? Yeah, no.
Chantal, even when you were in Canada at the villa, if you heard any kind of noise outside, you would get irritated.
Yeah, infested with kids. But this building
You would even get irritated at your own cats for trying to come into the room with you while you were live streaming. You would shut the door so they couldn't come in.
is a lot more quiet because there's not many people on the floor as opposed to our old place. It was like a lot more apartments, and the walls were thinner. Have you ever experienced trouble sleeping because of the cats fighting all night, playing loud music? No, I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything at all. Maybe sometimes people walking upstairs, but not often. The hallway kids subscribed and became Beezers. Yeah, I mean, who even knows? It was probably many different families that were running around outside. We didn't just like pinpoint one family with kids. No, pretty much most of the people that lived in that building had kids. Sortum is lyrical. It's yeah, like it's not really like high rise, but depends what you think high rise is. But like the old place, yeah, it's like just apartment building complexes, you know.
Oh, by the way, Chantal, that's going to be something you're going to have a lot of fun with. And I know this from experience. Heat rises. Do you know that? Heat rises. So you're someone that you struggle to stay cool. You have to have the AC down as low as you can possibly get it before everything starts getting coated in icicles. You're always hot. Even when you're inside with the AC, you're sweating. You are in a building, you're not on the bottom floor. I don't know what floor you're on, but you're not on the bottom floor. So the higher up you are, the more heat will rise. And if the sun is beating down on the building on the outside, that means that entire building is collecting heat on the inside and you're going to cook. So enjoy that. Enjoy that heat rising up to you.
Yeah, like everything we're doing is wrong. I know. Like we can't do anything right. Like I don't think that's reality, you know? people do bad things and people do good things, and I don't intentionally try to like ruin people's lives and kick
But you do.
people out of their houses and stuff like that. No, that's not me. Yeah, we hear the ocean when we open the window.
When is that? When do you open the window? When have we ever seen you open the window? You've got those huge drapes behind you. Guaranteed those suckers never get open. Because along with letting in the ocean air, you'd let in the heat, you'd let in the sunlight, and you're just not going to stand for that.
Oh, hi, Heron Fox. Nice to see you. And Harry too. Yeah, I have to go to Pet Zone though. Maybe tomorrow evening, or maybe in the early. I don't know. I don't see any pet falcons. I haven't seen anything pet wise. No. Did you guys see that stray cat I put in my video? It took everything in my power to not to want to take it. I was like, I want him. Yeah, the buildings look a bit different, Miss Lyrical, like the architecture. We drove by so many nice villas, and a lot of them have like where there's window openings, they're just cemented. I don't know if it's because it's too hot that people do that. People like their privacy and they like to keep the heat out. So that's why you see a lot of apartments without any windows. A lot of them have windows, like our place, but Falcons will give Harry a ride.
You know, I will never understand the logic of getting a place with lots of windows and then you never open them and you keep them covered with drapes. Why not just get a building where there are no windows?
I live in an open lanai known as the balcony with trees and houses view where I barely sleep because of the noise of cats. Really? My grandpa's trailer used to have a nice lanai. Hi, Daisy. So yeah, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm still in Kuwait. Um, I know people will speculate about my status and everything like that. I just don't think it's really. I don't see what the drama is with if I'm a resident, if I'm not a resident. I know I have like mentioned things before, but I think just like to throw people off. But I think silence is just better because it's true. It's no one's business. Um, Obviously, you guys know I can never be a citizen here, so I'm still Canadian. But if I need to, it's just something I just prefer to keep private. Um, you know, but there's
Are you still trying to find a loophole, Chantal? Because you just said it yourself. You are not a permanent resident, nor will you ever be. You are there on a visa. And how long can you keep that going? How long do you think you can actually stay there before you get kicked out? You got to go home. I know that's something you don't want to face, but you have to go home. And it's no one's fault that when you go home, you've got nothing there to greet you. You don't even have a home to go home to. You're running from Canada because of all the stupidity that you're guilty of, putting yourself in debt. You've been trying to escape that, and you escaped it for a little while, but you can't escape it forever. So you might as well just go home. You might as well just go and give Salah some peace and let him live his life. Because you being in Kuwait, you've been acting like an overfed tick, just consuming and consuming and consuming and making yourself unhealthy. It's time to go home. Just pack your bag and go home.
there's no drama. There's nothing shady going on. It's just normal immigration stuff, and you know, silence is golden. Yeah, exactly. The Golden Girls had a night. The Golden Girls. Thank you for being Beezin. Yeah, teardrop. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to make people mad. I'm just trying to just live my life and just be more private about it, you know? Um, yeah, I mean, it's just how it's should be, really, you know? A plus, the more we just live our life and don't pay attention to any of these toxic people and what their ridiculous things they're saying about us, the the more peaceful it is, honestly.
But you do pay attention to us. You do pay attention. Because if you weren't giving us attention, if you did not care, you wouldn't bring all this up. You'd find something entirely new to talk about. And that would be so refreshing. That'd be so wonderful to not talk about the same 5 or 10 subjects over and over and over again. I think I could speak for everybody in my audience. We are sick of hearing about the same crap over and over. And I will go on record as saying that even if I'm a reactor to you, Chantal, I hate making the same points over and over, the same repetitive points. But what choice do I have if you're making the same points over and over? Give us something new. Give us something interesting. Let's break up the monotony. Let's do something unprecedented. Let's scrub all of the old past topics off the table. Let's throw them in the garbage and let's bring up something new. Something that really grabs everybody's interest. Go to the table and think about it. What can you talk about and will be interesting? Don't talk about the reaction channels anymore. Don't talk about natter. Don't talk about the shisha. Don't talk about food. Let's not talk about that. We've already discussed it 2,000 times plus. Let's move it along.
So that's the goal. Do some more illustrated story times. Which one do you want me to do? But none that are like graphic, you know what I mean? TMI. The illustrated stories about the airplane and the.
We don't have to worry about anything graphic coming out of you, Chantal. Nothing is going on between you and Salah, okay? We know this. We know this. No Playboy forum story times coming out of you.
Elkins. Oh. You miss watching me cook? Yeah, we did a grocery and I still have putting everything away. Oh my gosh, I hate doing that. But I will definitely, actually we have a grocery haul coming up. Drive through. Mimi, how about that?
That's not interesting content. Watching you eat is not interesting content. Nobody cares about what's going in your mouth or what's coming out of your mouth. And a grocery haul, I wouldn't consider that interesting content either. That's you or Salah going to the grocery store, picking up some food, and trying to use what you buy to eat to make money. And most of your haul is just processed junk food anyway, which makes it even more boring. You're not even picking up new, interesting, healthy options to try. You could do that, but you don't. You're still falling back on what can I do with the least amount of effort and still make money with it. Just simple, mundane things that all of us do in our everyday life. For some reason, you think that what you do is extraordinary and you should get paid for it. Well, in my opinion, you shouldn't.
The falcon in your profile pic. Yeah, Mimi, instead of the gopher. Or was it a capybara? Capybara? Then I can definitely cook some things with you guys, but hi Lolo. Case of the Mondays.
I seriously doubt that's going to happen, y'all. Seriously doubt it. Just because she wants to keep that apartment like a deep freezer. And there's nothing like cooking on the stove that will heat a place up.
Prince Beezin, I really don't remember doing that face. Yeah. Here's a new one for you. Please show us how to make paneer. Yeah, I have to try it myself, Golden Girl. That's a good.
No, you don't. You don't need to try paneer. You do not need to try paneer.
Idea. You know? Gemini, don't make me throw up. I love seeing different cultures, and I love when you tour us around with you, Chantal, and I love how you cook. Thanks, Miss Lyrical. Yeah, I did. I made Salah tonight some curly fries, which I didn't make, but you know what I mean. Like, you know how our favorite meal was Burger King was curly fries and the double chicken royal. So I made my own double chicken royal, which maybe I can make one now. I'm hungry. But basically, I just fried some chicken burgers.
How many times are we going to hear her say in one live stream, I'm hungry? She keeps saying that, I'm hungry. Why do we need to know that she's hungry? Chantal, you're always hungry. Always. You never stop being hungry. And again, it's amazing to me that you're having all these thoughts of food at the same time you're smoking 100 cigarettes.
And then put cheese in between the patties,
Oh,
lettuce,
God.
tomato, and I bought
Food.
different types of food.
The food talk bores me. We're gonna move it along.
I drank from the bottle, yeah. Well, tissue nearby. Mashed potato bun burger. What? It's like soup, like pudding soup.
See, I'm skipping ahead, and no matter where I stop, she's still talking about food. Doggone it.
Soup. You never tried ramen? Oh my gosh. Do you like noodles, Golden Girl?
Y'all notice something? When people really start talking about food, that's when she perks up. She gets so excited just to talk about food. And she's not even talking about good food, it's just food in general.
Okay, what's your favorite food? Shoot. Regardless of their weight, you know? You know, it's hard to lose weight. It's not easy.
You're right about that, Chantal. It's not easy to lose weight. And when you get older, it's even harder to lose weight. You can gain weight pretty quickly, especially if you are a woman. And if you've gone through menopause, it's easier to put on weight that way. And you're someone that you've had a hysterectomy, you should be on hormones, estrogen, you've not taken it the longest. So, like all the things put together, like you're gaining weight rapidly. You are ballooning out with the weight, and you need to slow it all the way down.
Carolina F. James. No, I'm not acknowledging anyone's conspiracy theories in particular. Like, it's not just a lot of people just seem to think these things, you know? And it's not that I'm like trying to try to be shady, like I said, or secretive. It's just, I'm just trying to be more private in certain ways. Sometimes I fail at that, but
I think the reason why she's being so secretive is because of where she is. She's in Kuwait. She's not in Canada. She's not even in the United States. She's in Kuwait. She has to be very, very careful about certain things because if she's not, she can get in serious trouble. And if she gets in trouble and they deport her back to Canada, that means bye-bye, Salah, and she won't be able to come back. That's the only thing keeping her mouth shut right now.
you know, I know it's probably pointless for a lot of things because people find out anyways. I don't know. It's like they need, like, especially like some people, you know, probably on Twitter or somewhere else on the internet, like, oh, it's like a badge of honor to find out personal information about people. It's so weird. I'd rather be fat than have the skin because not. Well, no, I think I'd still. It depends on the health, right? Like, I think any body, like, who cares if you have loose skin? No one's body's perfect. People on social media are hyper filtered, like, to the max. And I'm not talking about me. Like,
yeah, you're definitely talking about yourself. You filter yourself to the point of ridiculousness. The filters that you use, it's not even you. It's the you that you want to be. It's the illusion that you believe is actually true. But sometimes your filters do tell on you. You're asking far too much of those filters, Chantal. The filters are at the point where they've given up the ghost. They're like, you're asking too much of us, lady. We're just an app. We can't do all of this, okay? We can't do all of this. We're just supposed to add a few effects and play around. You want us to change your entire appearance and shave 200 pounds off your appearance. You're asking too much. You're asking too much for $15 a month. Cut it out.
even if you're on Instagram or you're a model on social media, you are heavily put makeup, and a lot of filtering goes on. You can erase things on your body with editing nowadays. Like, it's crazy, you know. I saw a woman do that on TikTok. She's like, look at me now. She had like all these filters, all this makeup on. Then she slowly removed all the filters and all her makeup, and it was like not even the same person, you know. Like,
And she says this while she's live streaming, and clearly she's got filters activated. She's got the skin smoothing filter, maybe a little bit of the contour filter. She's even using the hijab as a type of contour filter for her face. Using the hijab to cover up parts of her face and her neck that she doesn't want anybody to see. So not only is she using the app for those filters, but she's using the clothing as a sort of filter as well. So you're heavily filtered, Chantal, to the max.
I think most people do that on social media. It's their form of entertainment. Yeah. That's why I said, like, maybe find, like, if everyone put all of their brain cells together with the amount of energy they put into, like, these weird theories, you know, they could probably cure chronic stupidity. I think that's a disease. Speaking of which, I like the smell of the shisha hose. Anyway, it's almost finished. You're beautiful. You love. You found peace. I hate that. Thank you, Carmina. That's sweet. I mean, people should just be happy for everyone else, you know? You don't have filtering your crappy... iPhone has less filtering for sure.
Oh, is that the reason why you gave up the iPhone? Less filters? Is that why you gave it to Salah?
I guess. I learned that, you know? I didn't know that.
And that's why she'll forever be a Samsung girl. Because the iPhone will tell on you. I know, because I have an iPhone. It's not nice. It'll show you in the raw. It don't care.
Ellen. Oh, really? Yeah. Well. Plus 200. Wow. Loose skin is real. Yeah, you look and feel better. Whatever. You know, you deal with it. You're still the queen, beautiful Beezer, baby. Thanks, King Beezer. Thanks, Queen Beezer. You're so sweet. You make me feel beautiful. I appreciate you. I don't care what size you are. I love you. Size is nothing. It matters what's on the inside. Yeah, for sure. You're so right.
Well, the inside of her is quite the mess. And I'm sure that's part of what Chantal is trying to escape from. The fact that she knows her health is bad and she doesn't want to face it. So rather than face it and deal with it and get in therapy for it, she'd rather run from it. Because if she sat still and she dealt with it, she got a lot of work to do. A lot of work. Even if Chantal, let's just say she lost about 200 pounds and she got in the 300s, she'd have a lot of excess loose skin. So losing the weight and getting in therapy and learning portion control and nutrition and all that, losing the weight would just be step one. Then there's the continued therapy. And then the excess skin removal. I mean, there's a lot of work that would have to go into getting her back to normal health.
Teardrop. Yeah, and I think that's why, like, Salah and I have such a really good bond too. Like, you know, we appreciate each other as people.
He appreciates your paycheck. That's pretty much about it.
Yeah. Yeah. We love you. Thank you, Golden Girl. I love you guys too. Frequently make them comfortable, and I take them out for kisses and hugs. Love expressed in many different fulfilling ways, for sure. Rodents can't do well in.
And fake love is expressed by just giving somebody a paycheck and they hang out and they say nice things to you when the camera's rolling.
Thanks. Well, teardrop. Peanut Gallery want you to rent an apartment for Harry. Yeah. Meet me at Free Kisses booth with Allie. Yeah, that's what I need in my life because I'm not, So it must be difficult being with someone impulsive sometimes. But you have is it Saber? You're patient. You're
patient and calm down.
calm and
Calm.
clear-headed, and I'm just like, like I panic. Like if something doesn't go right, I'm very emotionally immature where I don't know how to deal with it.
Just don't panic.
Yeah,
You know when I called you an oversized tick earlier, Chantal? You are an oversized tick because you suck the life force and the blood out of every guy you get around. Anybody that takes a picture of Salah when you guys first started talking and put it up next to a screen grab or a picture of Salah now can see the difference in how he was then and how he looks now. He looks exhausted. He looks tired. And I'm sure it is tiring and exhausting putting up with all of you and dealing with all of you. But here's what's even more interesting. If anybody wants to go all the way back to BB, y'all remember BB, the guy she was with, and then put up pictures of BB. Put up to pictures of Pete's, how he looked. Put that next to a picture of Salah. All three guys have the same dead look in the eyes, like their soul has left their body. She has that effect on men. They never look happy to be alive. They look like, help me, somebody send help. So I don't think Salah is really patient with Chantal. It's just that she has the ability to wear a man down to the bare nub. Like she wears them down to where they don't want to fight back.
I freak the heck out. I get crabby. I'm just like, no. And I like, my world is falling apart if something doesn't go my way. So he's very like, okay, logically, this is what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. I'm 100% Aries. Yes. And
anybody out there who might be an Aries, I know that you don't claim Chantal. I know you don't. She is a shame to all you Aries people. She likes to tote how much of an Aries she is. But I don't think there is an Aries quite like you, Chantal. I think you're in a class all by yourself. You are the Aries that no Aries person would ever claim. You're gluttonous, you're vulgar, you're savage, you're feral. You claim how wrathful you are, how absolutely wrathful and vengeful you are. Interesting. You claim to be wrathful and vengeful, but you never went after Natter the way you could have. So, Aries, huh? Yeah. Okay. I'm sure all the Aries people right now are saying, we don't claim this one. And again, I don't blame you.
I can't. If something doesn't go my way, I can't. But that life is like that. It's not going to go your way a lot of the time. It's full of tests and everything. Oh, I want corn dogs too. They have a place here called Dogmatic. They have these like huge corn dogs. I need to like corn dog bees one day. You're a Pisces? My dad's a Pisces. Salah's a Libra. So we're very different.
And I'm a Capricorn. What's your point? I'm a double threat. I got the horns in front and the fishtail in the back. Now what?
Willy Wonka. Oh no, I'm sorry, Katie. To hear that. Yeah, I get very short-tempered, irritated, but that's where the like emotional intelligence comes in. You have to like, realize your emotions, the source of them, the situation, analyze it. I don't do that. I'm just like run on emotions a lot of the time.
Well, therefore, you lack emotional intelligence. You have very little of it. Hence why you need Salah around, because you lack that thing. You lack emotional intelligence. So you keep him around to be your emotional intelligence because you lack control. You lack that logical thought.
You're a Leo? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We make it work. We have different personality traits, different beliefs, and a lot of them have helped me, you know. Um,
Libra is holding the balance scale.
oh yeah, that's true. The
Mhm.
sign.
Yeah.
And I'm the ram, like hard-headed with the horns, ready to go all in. The first class falcons.
Your Aries don't scare me. Like I said, I'm a Capricorn. Horns in the front, fish tail in the back. I could headbutt you, but I could slap you with my tail. Deal with that.
First class falcon, yeah. You're a Virgo? You want everything to be perfect? Carmina, the opposites. Well, they say opposites attract, you know?
But Golden Girl, why the Virgo is scared of the horror movies? Right?
Yeah.
I agree with this person. Joey Jeremiah says Capricorns are cool. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we're very good judges of people. We're very grounded. We're very logical in thought. We're very good about issues when it comes to money. And we have what's called the Capricorn vibe check. We meet with people and we can feel them out pretty good. Very good judges of character. And if you don't pass the Capricorn vibe check, you're out. You know, like we don't let people in. You know, we're very reserved that way. But when we let you in, you're in. You know, we trust you. But if you betray us, we will turn our back and we will not turn around. We don't believe in second chances.
How do I keep myself busy on flights? On the long flight, I sleep. I doze in and out of sleep. I put the mask on. They give you like a little kit, a blanket, and a mask and earplugs. I sleep. I watch one movie. So they have like latest movies. They have like good movies. So I just watch like a 2-hour movie. So it's like 13, let's say 13 hours. I watch one movie and then there's 3 meals. Is there 3 meals or 2 meals? 2 major meals and then a snack. So then I have the meal time, watch a movie. I start a movie, eat a meal, then go back to bed. Like in between, I sleep. That's all I do.
So there's only one to find out tonight.
With the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll watch a movie. But the meals on the Qatar Airways are phenomenal, phenomenal. I can't even tell you. But I'm so tired by the time I hit the plane. Like I purposely don't
Plane
sleep.
crash.
Plane crash. Yeah, I'm obsessed with plane crash videos. They fascinate me because it's like I can't imagine. My gosh, like imagine like the scenario, how frightening that is. Like, oh my god, I don't know. Like imagine being in the pitch dark at night, 30,000 feet in the air. It's true. And then all of a sudden,
I'm not quite sure why that would be funny. It's weird that she finds it funny.
your plane starts inverting and going down, and you see the friggin' you can't see anything. I would die. Oh my god. Well, yeah, you would die, but it's easy to sleep on planes. I didn't see Sully, but that's about a plane crash, yeah. But everyone survives. No, I'm kidding. Why is he laughing?
Okay, he's doing that goofy laugh. It makes me wonder what is in that shisha pipe. What are they smoking?
He thinks my fear. He's like, why are you watching more plane crash videos?
Every day, every 1 hour.
That's weird. You're watching every day? Every day you're watching plane crash videos? Why? Do you have a morbid fascination with that, Chantal? Like, what's wrong with your brain?
Honestly, that's what all I watch on YouTube is those things and like real life documentaries about like disasters.
Carolina, my love emojis.
I only like the crashes where they don't survive. No.
Wow.
I watch a lot of crime, then I can't fall asleep. Yeah, the crime I find is so depressing now. I love true crime, but I find it like makes me feel depressed that I have to watch something happy after.
Don't forget that
So you watch plane crash videos? That's what makes you happy? You're a weirdo.
there's a falcon will save you if the plane crash and you travel by it.
Oh
What?
yeah, the Falcons. The macabre and weird. The Falcons
the
will save
first
us.
class.
Yeah, imagine all the Falcons grab me by the abaya and
I find it weird that she's over there with her ASMR ambiance channel content, and yet what does she watch to make herself happy? Plane crash videos. Yeah, you're a weirdo, Chantal. Definitely.
fly me. Hands.
Okay, no, we're not doing the funky music. No, we're not. No. You know what? We're going to cut it off here. He's playing that ridiculous keyboard. I refuse. I refuse to listen. And I'm not going to torture all of you by making you listen. So we'll just cut it off here. We got enough. We got another 20 minutes left. We can stop here. It's my channel. I can stop. I can stop where I want. So that's it, y'all. That's it for the react. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and please have a good day. Bye-bye.